found a lot of the information on this course very useful, and I'll be carrying it through into my practice.
I heard about the course through the Irish Green Building Council in Dublin, and I just wanted to find out about traditional buildings. And here I am on the fundamentals of energy, renovation of traditional buildings. And basically back in 2012 I did one of those jobs, and I don't think I did it correctly. So I'm a builder at the stage of my life that I want to find out now what's what for different types of buildings. And so here I am as a builder with a load of architects and engineers and planners, and of course very enjoyable, and especially from the building end of it, because I'm always told if I have anything I want to know, I have to ask someone, and this is why I'm really on the course, to find out for myself and advise friends and colleagues what might be best for theirs and who they should go to. And that's basically it. I'm here to find out things, and the course has been very good in that regard, very helpful, very friendly and informative staff, and it's actually, I would say, very well put together and well thought out by the organisers here.
I do quite a lot of work with older properties, more and more so with protected structures, but a lot of heritage type properties. This course, run particularly by the Heritage Council, appealed to me in that hopefully it would infill some of the gaps I may have in my knowledge, and it has certainly helped in that regard, particularly in dealing with how to deal with building regulations as they apply to traditional structures in comparison to more modern structures. And it's so important to be able to differentiate between what you do not need to do with traditional structures in comparison to modern structures, if that makes sense. And I found it very useful. It has certainly filled quite a lot of gaps.
So as part of my work I deal with traditionally constructed buildings and protected structures, and a lot of the time we would get various queries about energy upgrades and thermal upgrades in traditionally constructed buildings. So that's why I'm here, I suppose, is to learn more about the methods and the suitable approaches for delivering the information to members of the public and homeowners. Also the policy and the various EU directives, and I suppose it's quite fast moving at the minute, this whole sector. So I feel over the last 5 weeks I've really learned a lot. It's been a great course, and I hope more courses are made available in the future.
I suppose I chose to do the course because we're frequently getting planning applications and requests from members of the general public who want to upgrade their traditional buildings, their protected structures or buildings within ACA. And I think it's really important that working in a local authority that I have a really good handle on the options that are available and the pros and cons, I suppose, with each option. It's been really useful. It's been great in terms of learning about a number of different products and a number of different ways of improving the energy efficiency of your building through, I suppose, roofs, walls, windows, floors. So what's been great is that we've covered a whole gambit of areas. The other thing I would say has been really good is the mix of people that's been on the course. There's been a really good, there's architects, there's people working in local authorities, there's BER assessors, there's maybe just homeowners themselves. So it's really good because you get questions fielded by one person or another, and it generates and stimulates conversation, which I find really useful. I enjoyed certainly the site visits. We've been in buildings in Limerick here, traditional Georgian buildings, and looking at ways that perhaps you might approach energy retrofit, which has been really useful as well to see physical case studies. And the speakers themselves, there's been a really good broad range of speakers, from international speakers. We've had keynote people here from Ireland itself, so that's been really fantastic to get a broad spectrum of opinions. So it's been really worthwhile. I've enjoyed it.